Here's our buoy tent update for Saturday, August 4th. Today, my crew wanted to go into the ocean, so of course, I obliged. Even though we had a good day in the river yesterday, my crew wanted to go out and go chase coho. Don't blame them at all. Frankly, in my opinion, I think coho are a little bit better eating fish than fall chinook. So we went offshore and we crossed the bar first thing in the morning during an incoming tide, no problem whatsoever. Once the rest of the fleet started showing up and the tide started running out, it definitely got sloppy. It was a little bit bumpy out there, but nothing big, nothing that most boats couldn't handle. Just had to go slow was all. We got all of our coho today. We got our last one probably around noon, but the deal was that you had to search for them. Now, when we're out there in the ocean, there's no point of reference except for our electronics. So we definitely take stock in creating slug trails and then locking in waypoints as we're getting into groups of fish. These fish, when you find them, they are heavily grouped together, and it's, you know, as fast as you can get bait in the water for about 100 yards to 1,000 yards, just boom, 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 and then ghost town. They're out of there. The last few days out there in the ocean, for the most part, I've been getting them real shallow, you know, 8 to 12 on the line counters, as deep as 18 today, and I think this had a lot to do with the number of boats that were out there. We were getting them deeper. The shallowest bite that we got was 18 on the line counter. The deepest was about 32. As far as flasher color goes, I got them right here. There we go. The flasher colors that did best were Red October and Pawn Shop. Red October is this guy right here, and Pawn Shop is this guy here, a little silver and gold. Any variation of those two right there, and they can, I know that Fish Field carries both of those right now. I'm sure a lot of other tackle stores carry at least Pawn Shop. I think Fish Field is the only one that has the Red October, at least currently. But these fish, they seem today to really want color. So I even put little hoochies on there, just little 2.5, 3-inch hoochies above my anchovies, and they wanted the brightest color that you could put down there, even in this sunny day like this. A little bit contrary to what we would think, maybe a little bit duller, a little bit more natural, you know, silvers, purples, blacks, blues, but nope, they wanted bright chartreuse, green, orange, pink. Again, lots and lots of color. That's what they were going for today. We fished most of the day from about Buoy 3 all the way out to CR, then even south about 8 miles. The guys up north found a few more Chinook, and they also got into plenty of coho up there. Again, it doesn't matter if you're more comfortable going north up towards the condos or south off of Seaside. It's just a matter of finding those fish. We were catching fish in everything from 70 feet of water to 250 feet of water. It was just finding the groups of fish and then turn around and run laps on them. As soon as you go through a dry spell, pick up your gear, run back across your tracks, go back through them again, and keep that bite going. So that is pretty much my update here for today. Pretty straightforward and simple. I have not heard anything from the river yet, but by all accounts, it sounded like it might have been a little bit slow to the 2 or 3 people I talked to first thing this morning. So if you are open to going out into the ocean, there are fish out there for sure. It's not red hot by any means, but if you pay attention to detail, change up your flasher colors, keep running over top of fish that are willing to bite, you will eventually keep weeding through a lot of wilds out there, a lot of wilds. We went through about 5 pounds of bait, and I think we landed 25, 30 fish to get our 12. So that really isn't that bad of a ratio. It's pretty close to 50-50. But I know some guys that went through a lot of wilds to get their fish for their boat. But I also know a guy who his first 8 fish were all hatchery. So it's just landing on the right pot of fish. All right, guys, so that's our buoy tent update. It's more from the ocean here today. That's where my crew wanted. I'm guessing I'll probably be back on the river here tomorrow, so I'll have some info for you there. But they're here, and they're starting to stage up right in front of the river. Here we go. I like it. And actually, I really like seeing that amount of coho out there. I'm hoping for a really great late August, September for that coho return. All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Later.